I was with the other is I had a mentor that took me under my wings, right? Like he kind of went, "Hey, Em, I'm going to uh, mentor you," and I'm going to tell you why that was so important to me. The guy that I was in his business, the guy that I was in his business with, he had gotten to the point where I was so deep in his organization that I was no longer a person that made money for his team, but he still believed in me and he still reached down and he was like, "Let me help you." And because he did that, it made me think about how I was going to run my business and my organization and how I was going to be a leader because he set the example. And so a lot of times when I'm helping people, it's not because of, oh gosh, rank advance, rank advance. I mean, rank advance, don't get me wrong. Yes, of course, that's our goal, right? Let's not downplay that a little bit either. But guys, when you reach down and you're helping other people get those paychecks and you're helping them get those ranks, that means something. That means belief. That means, gosh, how many of you guys didn't do very well in your other network marketing business and you just stopped believing that network marketing works? But this company, you guys, I have seen people go, I never had this much. Like even Layla talked about that. She'd had success before, but she was like, man, this is the fastest I've ever seen success. When I hit the rank of gold, you guys, can I tell you something? I didn't even, when I first saw this company, I didn't go, oh, I'm going to go for gold. I didn't even think I was going to hit gold. I didn't think that was even achievable or possible. I looked at that and I was like, I don't know, man, gold, that's kind of way beyond what my reach is. And now that I've gotten there, I'm like, you know what's really cool is I can see other people getting there. And so what it did was it actually increased my belief level because I did it. I went, wait, if I can do it, they can do it. Why can't they do it? They can do it. Of course they can. And so we started this summer sizzle group because we wanted people to win. We want people to rank advance. We want people to see success. That's the goal. So we also started a book club. Reading, guys. Read, 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 read. Layla talked about, and also what's her name? Who said that? Cora, right? Cora also shared the book The Slight Edge. I also read that book. Great book. But if you are not in the Summer Sizzle page and you want to be, let us know. But you don't have to be in it. But this is just a place where we're going to be able to put more information into you. The first book, and we're going to read more, but the first one we're going to start with is the 5-second rule. And if you have suggestions, let me know. Miles Standish sent a suggestion to me. He said, Who Moved My Cheese? Great book. Who Moved My Cheese? If you got, write this down, guys. Who Moved My Cheese? 5-second rule is the one we're going to be on. The next book we can collaborate what that book will be, but Who Moved My Cheese is on the list. I think The Slight Edge will also be on that list, and of course Madiba and Yuri and all our leaders here will also be chiming in on some good books to be able to share. We want to read together. It's so powerful when you do things as a team and as a group. I'm going to read you a little bit of an excerpt on the 5-second rule. Everyday courage. This is like just the front page, okay? This isn't even like the beginning of the book. This is like, after she does like the acknowledgments, right? Like this after like the first page and like what's going on, right? This is it. And then this. Okay, so I'm going to read this. It says everyday courage. Courage is the ability to do things that feel difficult, scary, or uncertain. Isn't that what we do? We do things that feel difficult, that feel scary, and that feel uncertain. And so when we're reaching out to people and we're talking about 7K, guess what? They are feeling like this could be difficult, that this feels scary, and this feels uncertain. Our goal is to make sure that we help them overcome that feeling that it's difficult, helping them overcome the feeling that it's scary, and helping them overcome the fear that it's uncertain. That's our job. That's why they'll join. It's not because of all the fancy things that 7K has. I mean, they have some great stuff. Like we all know that, right? But if you can help them get to the next level and overcome the things that they feel like are holding them back, that's how you get them to sign up and join, right? Here's another thing, everyday courage. It isn't reserved just for a chosen few. We don't pick and choose, you guys. We don't pick and choose who we want to share this with. Like Layla said, we tell everybody. We share it with everybody because you don't know what they're going through. You don't know that they need this. You don't know. And they might not even know. They'll know when you tell them whether it's for them or not. But that doesn't happen until you share it, right? It's not reserved for just a chosen few. Courage is a birthright. It's all inside of us. That courage is inside of us and it's waiting for you to discover it. Guys, we got to build that courage. I think a lot of us hold back from saying something because it's our own fears that are keeping us, because we're worried about what they're thinking about. We're wondering what they're going to say to us. We're worried about how they're going to perceive us, right? Gotta get some thick skin, you guys. I got I got so many layers, like it's not even funny. One moment of courage can change your day. One moment, just one moment of courage can change your day. Just that one person that you're gonna talk to that day, just that one moment can change your day. One day can change your life, and one life can change your world. You guys, we can change the world one person at a time. There was a story that Norman posted on his Facebook page like months back, and this person was at the beach, and there was like tons of starfishes, like just on the beach. Excuse my English, starfishes. I'm in Hawaii, okay? So the guy picked up like one starfish and he threw it in the ocean, okay? And he kept walking and he picked one up, threw it into the ocean. And the guy said, "You why are you doing that?" He was like, "Well, I'm just throwing the starfish, back into the ocean to save its life." And he's like, "You think you can make a difference? Like there's all these starfishes that are in the ocean that you're trying to save." He's like, "I might not be able to save all, but I can save this one and threw that one in the ocean. I can save this one and he threw that one in the ocean. I can save this one, threw that in the ocean." Right? One at a time, bit by bit, person by person. You're going to pick up that starfish and you're going to throw it in the ocean and you're going to save that one person. How many you're going to get to? I don't know. It's a matter of how many times you're going to open your mouth and let them know. That's how many, right? You don't know if you don't show, and they won't know if you don't tell them. That's the true power of courage. It reveals you. It's the greatest version of you. Discover your courage, and you will be capable of accomplishing and experiencing anything that you dream about, even changing the world, one starfish at a time, right? Man, it's so powerful, you guys. You don't even realize how powerful you are because you haven't even given yourself the chance to show what a difference you can make in the world, right? So I am just so proud of the people who have decided to be a part of a legacy company, that have decided that they want to leave their kids something behind when they're no longer here, right? And to be able to show them that they can do the same. One of the things I always talk about a lot of our Zoom calls, is I say, my daughter can't take over my real estate business. She can't take over my fogging and disinfecting, cleaning, sanitation business. She's not going to be able to take over my online network marketing business. But what she can take from me is this. She can physically hold this, and she can sell this, and she can make sure that later on when I'm no longer around, you guys, that I have left her with something. I have left her with something, right? I'm not leaving her products that expired. I'm leaving her something that's going to grow and appreciate over time. And she's going to thank her mama for doing that network marketing thing, right? That thing that people said people were crazy to do, right? So that's pretty much like the end of my thing. But yeah, so I'm opening it up to you guys, Yuri and Madiba.
No, that was hot. No, it was just good, man. Like you always do, come with that passion, And those were nuggets, man. You threw some stuff out there, man. I hope y'all are start treating these people like starfish, throwing them back into this ocean. So, But no, I love it. And you know what I want to do? You guys, if you got to head out, you're more than welcome to head on out. But I know a couple days ago I said that we'd hop on here and kind of give some tips on like prospecting, recruiting, and follow up. And so I'm gonna I'm gonna start with follow up, and then I'm gonna throw it around to different leaders. I'm gonna throw it around to Layla. I'm gonna throw it to Cora. I'm gonna throw it to Tisha because she's starting to do her thing over there. Obviously throw it over you, Em. I don't know. I'll see who else is on here, but that way these guys, you guys got there was so much. There's so much that you got out of this call. By the way, Em, way to just last second. You know what I'm saying? Put this together the way you did. And then thank you, Layla, for hitting silver because you gave us something to really, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Highlight.
Woohoo.
So that's powerful. Um, but yeah, just leaving these folks with some, some moves that they can start making right now to, just get out of some of the issues that you guys may be having. So I'm gonna start with the last thing I got is somebody asked me about like, hey, you know what? I'm following up with people and they're basically ghosting me, and it happens to all of us, by the way. Okay, and you'll get better at what happens is your skill set will get better to where there's way more urgency for them to want to get back on the line with you, and so there's a couple things with that. Actually, there's a couple things with that with when we talk follow up. I should have led with the others, but I'm going to lead with the follow up. So you have absolutely you've got to treat your time like you're a doggone whoever your star is that you know, Oprah, Oprah Winfrey. You know what I'm saying? Oprah ain't gonna waste her time. You know what I mean? She is not gonna waste your time. And the thing that we get so starstruck and caught up with these icons of the world, right? But you're the icon of your world. So start treating yourself like you're an icon. Start treating yourself like you're that person, because that person that you may be looking at, they're on human, man. If you cut them, they bleed just like you do. You know what I'm saying? They've just learned some different things, right? So treat your time like you're valuable. Stop letting people waste your time. Okay. So when it comes to follow up, man, listen, set set an appointment. You know, number one thing that I know I don't do is ooh, man, we got this, you guys. We got so much in my brain. It's crazy. But I listen, when I set an appointment, I set a follow-up appointment. If I'm sending somebody a 10-minute video, 18-minute video, whatever the case is, I'm setting an appointment. Okay, listen, hey, all right, cool. You want to watch that right now? Okay, cool. I'll call you back in about, X amount of minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'll call them back in X amount of minutes. You have an appointment with them. You set an appointment. You don't want to waste their time. That you don't want people to waste your time, right? Okay, that's a huge thing that will help you. If you're not setting an appointment and you're just like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll just call you back later. Or I'll call you back, some other, or hey, well, call me back when you finish. Call me back when you've watched it. That's milk toast mess, man. That's you needing to get over that thing that Emily was talking about earlier when we were talking about that fear. You know what I'm saying? That's you needing to get over that. Set the appointment. You know what I'm saying? So now you have a reason for you to call them back and follow up with them, not for them to call you back and follow up with you. Okay, super, super huge nugget right there. Now, if somebody ghosts you, and then I'm going to throw it over to some of these other leaders in regards to prospecting and recruiting. Is if somebody ghosts you, use this one, and it's best if you use it verbally. I should read it verbatim. I should read it verbatim. Actually, I am, because I used to have this thing I used to use. Well, no, I won't even read it because I know it. Okay, but I used to just use this thing in the script book, right? And so I'd reach back out to him on the phone, and I'd be like, hey, Layla, listen. Hey, listen, I hope nothing happened to, and then it's really a sincerity too, you guys. Listen, if somebody ghosts you, listen, hey, Layla, I hope nothing happened to you or somebody in your family. I mean, you definitely don't seem like the kind of person who wouldn't follow up on a, follow up on a commitment you had, to have this appointment, or, we were supposed to connect at a such and such time. Well, listen, as far as this business, man, don't worry about it. If it's not for you, that's totally okay. I just want to know you're all right. I just want to know you're all right. Okay. If you're sincerely reaching out to somebody to find out if they're all right and they ghost you after that, don't even call them, man. Just curb them. you know, curb them. But that's where that sincerity is. Listen, I hope nothing happened to you or somebody in your family. You know, I mean, obviously, you don't seem like the kind of person who wouldn't follow up on on a commitment you made to have an appointment. So I know something must have happened. So listen, just, you know, just get back to me. And hey, listen, the business, as far as this business or what I was sharing with you, listen, don't worry about it. If it's not for you, that's absolutely okay. I just want to know you're okay. A lot of times you get people, man, they call you back. Oh, hey, listen, no, listen, sorry, man, something X, Y, and Z happened, whatever. Life gets in the way, you guys. But when you hit somebody like that, believe me, it works, man. It works more than it doesn't, right? So anyways, prospect and recruiting. Man, well, Layla, shoot. 1, 2, 3, go. Just what are you doing when you're reaching out to somebody, to prospect somebody?
I don't know. Everybody's different, but
that's good.
The biggest thing I do is ask a question. First of all, is hey, are you stacking? They don't know what stacking is. Number one, they go, what do you mean? Yeah, are you buying gold and silver? Most will tell you no. I found a super easy solution. I got a membership with the company that I have access to dealer direct pricing. I didn't talk about the opportunity. The ones that know I'm in the opportunity, they say, you always say you're in the best thing ever. I go, I am not kidding this time, for real. And then I put the metal in their hand. I put the coins in their hand, or I show them my watch. I mean, it's a lot of it, you guys, is excitement and passion.
Yeah.
They know if you're really serious about wanting to help them or share with them versus just want them to sign up. You know what I mean? But even if they just sign up and they do nothing, you guys, I've enrolled a bunch of people, right? And more than half aren't really doing anything, but buying that autosaver every single month. But you know what? I'm gonna go back soon. Like I talked to my cousin the other day. She's one of the first ones that enrolled. I go, you are sitting on, I don't know, 18,000 points. Oh, what does that mean? I go, if you plug in, I'll share with you what that means. But you can not only stack for yourself, you can earn commission now from the company, create cash flow to either buy more gold and silver or just have cash flow to spend.
Yeah.
And she's like, really? They don't know what I mean when I cycle every week. You guys, I'm not boasting, but I'm not kidding you. Like $250 up to $2,000 a week since March. Last month was my biggest month.
Yeah, that's hot.
I've only made a decision 3 months ago. You guys, you know what I want to kick myself with? That I didn't make this decision at the start, because why? I would have had a 100-ounce bar like Emily. Because I would have hit silver in 90 days, you guys.
I was like, come on, Layla.
Now, I would have had a silver bar.
We will all let you hold ours.
Yeah, that's right. But you know what? I want it for the ones that are in now, and some of you are committing. You guys, I want to see you guys win.
Exactly.
But because I didn't get the 100 bar, you guys, that's why I started enrolling to get this watch.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to get the watch, and now I'm enrolling and wanting to promote because I want the event to be on Maui.
Your contest, man.
I'm gonna stay in the top 20, you guys.
Yeah. Driving behavior.
When leaders do things, it's actually really because they're thinking about the team.
Yeah, I want the event here. I know what's gonna happen because everybody will win. You win, I win. You know what I mean? And that's I mean, so prospecting, you guys, just gotta open your mouth.
Yeah, that's good.
Or like I said, send a text message. Everybody answers text now. They don't answer the phone a lot of time.
Right.
Hey, look, here's a question, you guys. Can you do me a favor and you wait for the answer?
Yes.
9 out of 10 times they're gonna tell you yes.
That's right. That's right.
If I send you a 3-minute video, will you watch it? People don't answer me. I don't send the video.
Exactly. Thank you.
Right? Don't send it.
Yes. All right, cool.
Why don't just send it?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. All right, cool. So let's move. So that's a great tip. Fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Asking the question, you know what I'm saying? And that, can you do me a favor? That's a great question right there. Can you do me a favor?
I love that one.
Video, can you take 3 minutes and watch this? And then if they don't answer and they say yes or don't say anything, don't send it. If they say yes, the next question you ask is, can you watch it right now? They say no, say, okay, great. What time can you watch it? Okay, this time. Okay, listen, I'll call you back then, or I'll text you back then to make sure that right then works. And then I'll send it to you then. And you don't send it, because I'm telling you, you don't send it. Don't send it. Keep the cards in your hand. Okay. You're going to play cards, play to win, right? Okay. So don't send it. All right, cool. Great, great, great job. All right. So, Cora, over to you. Prospecting tip.
Okay, I'm going to give you guys some, I'm going to go a little bit deeper. I'm going to show you my actual interactions with my prospects.
Okay.
So you can see how I actually interact and what their responses are. So let me give you the first thing. My goal is to pique interest. That's all I'm doing, because sometimes less is more.
Okay, pique interest. Tell me more about that. What do you say?
The peak. I have an approach, and I'm posting this in here. I want you guys to read my approach, and I'm going to show you how this works.
Okay, great. Great. Appreciate it.
Okay, that's my approach. Always have something to send, and that's it. I let it do its magic. That's the one I actually sent to Willie last week, and I enrolled 2 people this week with this one approach. I enrolled Willie and Diane Davis. So let me just share this with you. But I have a couple wells that are looking at some information as well. They've gotten back with me. Remember, you guys, I'm just a little exhausted, but I'm up. So let me share.
This is good. So you guys listen now. She's now Cora's pro status. So you got to understand, Cora's been in this game for a while, right? So she has access to people that are of influence, that make moves, you know what I'm saying, that are what we call big fish or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They understand network marketing. So that approach is not meant for just your cousin. They're not it's too deep. This is for a network marketer approach right here. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Cora.
You got to remember, before you decide, when you make your list, you need to know who are, first of all, I know who I want to work with. I want to work with other networkers. I want to work with people who already get it. I don't have the time. I'm keeping it real, you guys. I can't be any realer. I don't have the time and the patience to micromanage people. Yeah. So I'm only looking for, this is me. This may not be you, but I'm only looking for those who get it. They can get it the first time. They understand it. That's who I'm looking for, people that I work with in business. Just for now, once I decide I've gotten to a point that I can go in and maybe, because my relatives, sometimes familiarity, I want you to understand that sometimes your warmest market is your coldest market. So you have to be clear. Sometimes your warmest market is your coldest market, because familiarity breeds contempt. So don't always think you got to start with your family and friends and people you know, because sometimes it's like their default is no. Just because, like Layla said, you've been in so much. My friends know if I'm coming, like telling someone, it's something I want you to watch for 3 minutes, do you have 3? They already know it's a deal. So I'm not even going to use that approach, because they already know. I'm just straight up looking for people that I know that understand this. And that's my message. I let them watch this video. And this is the type of response that I get. So, and I'm going to show you the caliber of people. This guy right here, I can't share. Can you guys open so I can share?
Oh, you should be able to.
Okay, I just want. Okay, good. I can share.
No, you should be able to. Are you not able to?
Yeah, let me see. I can. All right, so this is, and the reason I'm being real with you guys, because I want you to understand everyone's not going to say yes right away, but this is an actual response. So I'm showing you this guy. If you don't, you know him. He's a big time networker, crypto guy. 6 figures. I'm sorry, he's $1 million earner. So I worked with him before, and here he goes. I sent the message to him, and here's the same thing. He came back. Thank you. I'll take a look, but it's been a while since I earned anything outside of crypto. I appreciate you reaching out. Okay, thanks, Jamie. Exactly. I reached out for that reason, bro. Many from the crypto space just adding this to their portfolio. Top performers right now, all crypto guys. You can buy physical gold and silver with crypto here as well. So I thought of you. You see what I mean? So I thought of you because I know you're a crypto guy, and I'm not trying to get you out of crypto, but your crypto guys are coming over here. See, this is the lingo we talk, because we're leaders. We just talk to each other this way. But your crypto guys are over here buying physical gold and silver. Physical gold and silver. And listen, and by the way, we have a live Zoom presentation at 9 p.m. tonight if you're available. Passcode. So here he goes. I didn't hear anything. He said, I'll take a look. Didn't hear anything for a couple of days. Guess what he did? He hit me back like this was 2 days later. Hey, Cora, please, and more information. Jamie, no problem. Let me know if you'd like to jump on a private Zoom as well. I can connect you with a partner to answer any lingering questions you may have as a crypto leader. And that's our share plan. Got it. Thank you. Now wait to hear back. So that's just one example
Fantastic.
And then I can go on and on. So what I'm telling you guys is, I know I'm focused right now. I haven't been able to work the business the way I want to, but starting this week, Madiba, what I'm going to be doing now is doing live coffee, Starbucks. Hey, hey, Madiba, what are you doing Wednesday? Man, I just want to know we can catch a cup of coffee.
Yep.
Starbucks on me.
Yep.
I want to sit down, bring my silver, like you said, let them touch it and feel it. Listen, this is what I'm into now. Are you stacking this? So do little quick coffee breaks, do a little quick, hey, can I take you out to Dunkin' Donuts? Can we meet for coffee? Because now we're able to do more in-person meetings. So this is the type of business you want people to touch it, feel it, and see it.
Perfect.
And that's what I'm doing. So that's my approach. I know I'm only looking for business leaders. I'm only looking, that's just me. I'm not afraid to reach out, because telling me no means absolutely nothing to me, because I believe some will, some won't. So what next? I just keep it moving.
Perfect. No, I appreciate you, Cora. I appreciate you coming to the paint like that. And, that's some value for those of you, networkers. You see her, let me tell you something. She got ghosted, right? For a second. What'd she do? She followed up. You see what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, now this guy's coming back asking questions. Hey, send me the comp plan, so there's some interest going on. Okay. He just saw something that he ain't gonna ask that question unless he saw something that is like, oh, this kind of piques my interest here. So
me too, Badiva, because you guys remember Willie was on like a last Tuesday night. He seemed like he was all excited. And if you were here that night, I didn't hear anything from Willie. Wednesday, Thursday, then I get a text Friday, hey, Cora, I'm all in doing my onboarding right now. I'm like, look at guys, see, you just got to keep going through the numbers.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. No, I appreciate it, Cora. Appreciate that little prospecting tip. Hey, I'm gonna actually let me go to somebody at the top, on top of the top. Been crushing as well. Hey, Nola, are you able to chime in real quick? I don't know if you are or not. Maybe not.
I see Enola here. Enola?
Yeah, I see her there, but it's all good.
Let's see if she.
No worries. No worries.
There she goes.
I'm Diva.
Hey, my friend. Good. I'm glad you're on. Hey, listen. So obviously, well, congrats. Obviously, number one, because you ran out the gates, and I know you have a heart for people, seeing people win. Just give a quick, just really quick, you guys. I want these to be real quick for people. Just give what is your approach? And listen, this is fishing, y'all. So you're gonna get different approaches. You're gonna learn how to approach certain people a certain way and other people a different way. But I'm just trying to give you guys some love here on just some of these different approaches. So how are you approaching people to get this information in front of them?
So I usually just start asking them how they're doing, and then I ask them if they start.
Pause. She's genuinely interested in them. She asks them how they are doing. Now, with Cora, I'm going to tell you, kill her. Her approach, kill her because those are those type of people. We're busy. Just get to the point. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to these friends and family, we know it's that relationship piece of it is important. So understand, the first thing she said she does is ask them how they are doing. Great job, Anola. Back to you.
And it just depends on, like what Layla mentioned too, it depends on who you're talking to. And you pretty much can read them. I try to reach people like me. So people that live paycheck to paycheck, people that I know that this company can really benefit. So I start asking them, have you heard of, a lot of people don't know what sound money is, but I just say, have you ever purchased gold or silver? Here in Hawaii, before, a lot of people like to purchase gold necklaces. Yeah. And a lot of them like 14 karat gold, 24 karat gold, but now it's so they can't afford it. Yeah. So I asked them, do you purchase gold? Do you purchase silver? And a lot of them are like, no, I can't even afford it. And then that's when I tell them, I am actually part of this company that I have a membership with, and it allows someone like me to be able to purchase silver and gold in minimal amounts.
Yes.
And then I just take it from there, whatever their answer is. I take it from there. I also ask them, what are they doing now? I go in a little bit about, I was just speaking to one of my one of our church, she's one of our church members. She's 74 years old, and she cleans for a living. She works for a company that cleans, but she's a talented seamstress, and she's such a lovely lady, but she lives paycheck to paycheck. Sometimes it's hard to, make ends meet. We blessed her with a car, and she's still at that same level. So, when we shared with her, I asked her, I told her this. I said, Auntie, how long are you going to live paycheck to paycheck? And then she started to tear. And then I told her, I have something that I believe can help you. And then I went straight into, grabbed out our silver coins, our collection. And she looked at it she said, I can't afford that. And so I started to share with her how simple it is, and not even talking about the business side and how I can bring her home, or how this company can actually bring her home just by her sharing. We just focused on her situation at that time and how she would be able to start stacking silver with such a minimal amount so that she can start to secure her own wealth.
Okay, nice.
Powerful.
Nice.
Amen.
Nice. Now let me ask you this: where and cool if you didn't, because of your skill set level. Did you share anything, any video or anything like that with her, or was it just a personal connection you did that way?
No, it was a personal connection, and then she stayed for our presentation. We do live in-person presentations.
Okay.
I started, I think this is my 4th week that I'm doing it.
Perfect. Excellent.
And so she stayed. Yeah, she stayed, and she signed up that evening.
Congratulations. No, this is perfect. So, oh man, I love this. I love this because after she was concerned with her, asked those kind of questions, she led her to a presentation. Period.
Yeah.
Lady stayed. She signed up. After saying, I can't afford that stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The value's there, you guys. I can't afford that. I'm paycheck to paycheck. The value is here. So she stayed. She saw the information. She signed up. Enola, great job. No question why you are doing what you're doing, why you're up on the leaderboard like you are. You're inspiring a lot of people. So I appreciate you sharing. Hey, Tisha, are you on? Are you able to unmute? Okay, Q, cool. So again, congratulations on the success that you've had. You haven't even been in this bad boy. What? Maybe a couple weeks, a week. How long you been in now?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. All right, cool. And you just hit the rank of
Copper.
Let's go. So now I understand. Again, she's got networking background. So I want you to want that to you guys understand that fourth and foremost. But how are you going about prospecting? What is it that you are saying to people, and then what do you lead people to?
Well, obviously, it depends on how close I am with them. Do I communicate with them on a regular basis? I'll say, hey, I got something that you got to check out. Are you free tonight at 9? Some people I'll say, hey, I need you to come check out what my generational wealth group is doing and sharing with others. Sometimes I say, and that's awesome, because when they come to the presentation, they see generational wealth group. So they're like, oh, wow, it's a big deal. And I could say, and if it's a network marketer, like the others have said, I say, hey, I got something that you need to check out. It's not going to take away from anything that you're doing, but are you free tonight? So I try to, connect them to the very next. Some of them I know I got to give them an option of Monday or Tuesday kind of thing, not too far out, but just depends on the person and the urgency.
Okay, cool. That's great. Did y'all hear that? So now, and I'm not knocking our leadership. I'm not at all. But I want you to understand that with the leadership that's here, we have a bigger vision for what is going on. So it'd be interesting to hear her say, hey, I want you to hop on. And again, I just gotta say it because it is what it is. I want you to hop on and hear what the go-getters are doing. I'm just gonna say it like that. What the go-getters are doing, or what the silver team is doing. You know what I'm saying? You got a powerful name of an entity, of a group. Hey, I want you to hop on and see what the generational wealth group that I'm working with is doing. That's power. That's power. There was so much power in that. And we got that from God. He gave us that. Me and Yuri was up late night and boom, we got it. Next thing you know, we got the website. Next thing, I mean, it is so much power in that. So I appreciate that, because
alarm set for 4:30.
I'm gonna start using that. I'm gonna start utilizing that. That's powerful, man. I want you to check out I need to show you what the generational group I'm working with is doing.
Because they know I've been in different things, but that puts a bigger perspective on it and a deeper dimension to, okay, I'm not just doing a little hobby or a little something on the side. This is some real generational wealth. And that's the language that people are listening for.
Yes, yes. And see, she's getting it. She's been in 2 weeks, hit copper. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So I'm talking to people that are, it's happening, y'all. I'm not just putting you on here with just anybody. I'm putting you on here with people that are making things happen. And so when you can emulate what they're doing, you know, it just gives you some different skill sets and dynamics. Yuri, Yuri, man, share with the people what you do, just real quick in regards.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, man, it's so powerful just listening to you guys. These are the nuggets. These are the things that, you know, my biggest approach, I think you guys knew it once Madiba and I kind of switched our approach, because a lot of people were trying to really push the business aspect, but this is bigger than that. Everybody needs what we have, period. Tisha, you said something very powerful. I don't care what business you're in. You know, us being in the industry, we respect each other. So I want to see other people succeed and win in other MLMs. But guess what they don't have? They don't have the Sound Money wallet. And guess what they don't have? The information that you and I know is that the devaluation of the dollar. So yeah, you might be making $20,000, $30,000 over there. But guess what? If that $30,000 is gone tomorrow, what does it matter? So they don't.
Uh-oh, he cut internet.
Didn't you guys hear at Salt Lake City, Madiba found the Sound Money wallet? I call it the currency converter. That's what it is. Everybody needs it. And listen, not only the MLMs, employees need it. We offered it to all our employees. Anyone that you know, your friend and family needs it. Maybe they just don't understand why they need it. You understand? So my approach has always been, hey, listen, what are you doing to protect yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you mean, Yuri? What are you doing to protect you and your family? What are you doing to protect your pension, your savings, your daughter's college fund? What are you doing to protect yourself? That is a simple question. I leave it at that. And guess what? I came across a company. I have a membership that allow us to exchange and go directly wholesale, like Layla said. Wholesale, right? To have source to something that we never had access to. Listen, at that point, I set up appointments. I schedule appointments. So now that our school is over, you guys know, just like Cora said, when I had my hat off, I remember New Year's, right? Remember Madiba said, I'm gonna take my hat off, now I'm going to work. Well, guess what? Starting tomorrow, this hat comes off again, and I'm gonna go nonstop all day, every day, setting up appointments, because now school is on the side. So now it's, how can I help you? How can I help you guys? How many appointments can you set up? So guys, I love the personal level that Emily says. I'm a personal one-on-one guy. I love to do that. But now, because of COVID and everything, guess what? Zoom, we build this from the comfort of our houses by scheduling Zooms. So now we're not asking to go to a hotel meeting. We're not asking to go, like you said, but people still want to know if this is real. So now what I've also done is put that silver in people's hand. So I was like, when was the last time you touched real money? So guess what, Madiba? When I do sit with them, I carry my bag now. Look, I carry this duffel bag right here. This is what I carry. And guess what? I have my laptop, silver and gold in my hand. I was just at the barbershop. Look, I got a nice haircut for the graduation, Madiba. You know what I did? I opened up my Sound Money wallet at the barbershop. I'm like, y'all want to play with this if y'all want to? I've been calling y'all, been telling y'all, you guys do all cash. But that don't mean nothing. So I put the silver in their hand. Then I opened my Sound Money wallet and showed them how many ounces I have of silver. They were all baffled. You know why? Because they never touch real money. So back to you guys. What are you doing to protect yourself?
That's great. Appreciate it.
Opens the door.
Light them up with smoothies. It's a nice time of year to get outside and have a smoothie with them and show them and let them feel it, touch it, feel it, see it.
Yep. No, great job. No, great job. So man, over to you. What is your
Hey, Madiba, I wanted to say something. After you roll up, I just wanted to share something that Leo brought to my attention,
I was
and
gonna
I
bring
think
Leo
all
up.
of us
I was
should.
gonna bring Leo on, actually.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
That's good. It's funny you said that because I was just searching through. So I'm gonna bring him
Go
on,
ahead.
get his approach too, and then
No, not even his approach. Something that he told me to do, and I promise I hold accountable. But once I finish, then I want Leo to say what we talked about, what he put me on.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, so go ahead, M.
Oh, uh, well, well, I wanted to say something. First of all, Enola, you said some really powerful things. When you have that personal approach with someone and you make it personal and you make it about them, seriously, because it really is. It's about their life, their situation, where
Put your
they're at
phone
now.
away. Put your phone away.
Yeah, you know, guys, she asked the question, which is hard to ask. She asked her, "How long are you going to live paycheck to paycheck?"
Mm.
And I have to tell you, like, when she said that, it really hit home for me, because how many people are out there, guys, and they are living paycheck to paycheck, and
Mm.
they need someone to ask them that question: how
Mm.
long are you wanting to live that way?
Mm.
Really powerful. I also had someone ask me, he said, "So when I send out a message and I don't hear a reply," he said, how long do you wait to reach back out to them? And
Mm.
you know what I tell them? And I think a lot of us here kind of share that we're able to share so far. I said, I wait as long as it would typically take for them to reply to me, meaning feel the tempo of the person. If they're the type of person that tends to like reply like really quick all the time, then you kind of expect a quick response.
Mhm.
But if you know that you're reaching out to someone and they might respond to you like once every 2 weeks or once every week, right? Then you've gotta feel the tempo of the person, you guys, when you're prospecting. You've got to feel them out. So the approach that we all have here is a little bit different. And what's really cool about it is that it's not a cookie cutter process. You cannot say the same thing to different people all the time. Layla's gonna approach different people and hit them with a different button. Cora's gonna hit people with a different button. Yuri's gonna hit them with a different button, right? Tisha, Enola, when they reach out to people, they're gonna hit them with a different button. So my pitch is not the same for everybody. It's just
Mhm.
not.
Mhm. Mhm.
Business people, friends, close acquaintances, people who know me, they're gonna have a different thing from me. It's important to get different tools in your belt. It's important to
Yeah.
not use the same
That's
approach all the time.
that's
Just
good.
don't do that.
That's good.
Make them know that they matter. Don't go straight, like we were doing this Zoom, me and Madiba, and we're on the group page, and they're like, "Oh, when you go on a date, don't be like asking them to get married like
Yeah,
the
let's
first
go.
night. Let's elope and go to Vegas. I just met you and I like you already. So let's get married. Here's a ring." Guys, you gotta dance with them a little bit. You gotta play it out and feel what it's like and get to know them, get to know them, make them understand that you genuinely care about who they are,
That's good.
right?
That's
You're
good.
not getting married to the person that you don't know. You're gonna get married to the person that you know who they are. And you know what? I've been really, and I know it's kind of like a little bit of backwards kind of thing, because you know how I talked about earlier that everybody should know this, but I'm also very particular about who I do business with. I hope that makes sense.
That's good. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, that's
That
great.
I want to work with people who are like-minded, meaning like I want to work with people who want to help people. They have the same genuine interest
That's good.
in creating that mission. I'm not saying that everybody shouldn't know about it, but I'm also saying I'm very careful about who I invite into my circle as far as who I want to do business with. I hope that makes sense.
That's
yeah.
good. And the flip side is, you guys, you don't need everybody, man.
Yeah.
You don't need everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? So no, that's great. I appreciate you sharing like that, Emily. That's definitely huge value. Um, so I'm gonna romance them into 7K. Yes. I'll just show you briefly when I got started myself, you guys, when I was reaching out to people, man, I'd ask this question. I say, man, listen, I say, do you know much about gold and silver, or have you ever thought about it? That's what I asked people. When I got started, when I went on my little run, that was the question. Do you know much about gold and silver? Have you ever thought about it? I think Yuri laughed at me when I did it, because he said, boy, he said, man, I'm in line converting this gold bar, sending this gold bar right now. We must have laughed so hard because God was like, yo, brothers, you guys, I mean, can you imagine that? Right at the same time, I'm reaching out to him about gold and silver. This dude's converting a 19,000, a
10-ounce bar. Yes, sir.
10-ounce gold bar. He's converting it. You know what I'm saying? Having to go through this two-week process to get his money. Now,
I was angry too. I was mad.
So that was my question. And I just kept hammering at people. But yeah, approaches of, you evolve. You get, like Emily says, you need more tools on the belt. And the only way you get them is by doing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can't wait for you guys to get in this book. The only way you get to the skill set up is by doing. You get the skill set up through the process. It's the process, y'all. None of us are like, oh, I can't wait until I get here. It's yeah, we have goals, right? But it's the process that is what's so powerful. It's like I talked last week, it's the dash in the middle. It ain't about the you gonna be born and you're gonna die. It's the, you know what I'm saying, your business, you're gonna start it, and really there's no end, right? It's the process. So anyways, Leo, you on here, brother? Mr. Palmer out of Florida.
Where's Leo?
I don't know if he is on or not.
Leo, unmute yourself.
Leo's sleep in his chair. Oh, there you go. What's up, man?
Man, oh man, I'm here shaking in my boots, man. Like, yo, this call is filled with so much superstars, man. Just rocking and rolling. I don't have an approach, bro. You know what I mean? Because all these superstars, man, are just knocking it out of the park. Yeah. I look at my approach now, like, yo, my approach is weak.
No, it's all good. So hey, no, listen, don't even worry about it, because I mean, there was a lot of healthy stuff going on this call for sure, man. I know I feel the same way. We're blessed. But what was you and what you and Yuri talking about?
Yes, please, Leo. I just did half, but I want to share it after you tell them what we discussed. And you were my accountability. I said, I'm gonna do it today before the call, and I want to show it on the screen when you tell them.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I'm sorry, Yuri. I mean, we had so much conversations, bro. I mean, refresh me in that.
About the stacking cell.
About the stacking cell. Okay. So yeah. Look, I mean, it's dark, so you're not even gonna see me anyway. So, so. it was crazy because with stock and sell, all of us that was at the event got opportunity to it, right? So I was already looking for a way to go ahead and catalog all of my coins that I've already stocked, right? And I mean, 2 seconds after I said that to someone else at the event, Jason went ahead and announced it.
Wow.
It was that crazy. 2 seconds, stacking stuff. I was like, wow, my dream is answered right here, right? I came home and immediately I went ahead and start scanning all of my my coins. Yeah. Immediately. So after the call on Monday night, I decided, hey, you know what? I want to go ahead and look at what my my portfolio look like, right? Because I want to, because the app is going to allow you to see what you paid for it and what is going for in the market. Yep. So when I looked at it, dude, since January I've been collecting until now. I've collected enough to basically already spend about $3,000. As we speak, my portfolio is over $4,000 market value. I mean, which bank is going to give you 31% on your money?
Exactly.
What savings account gives you that?
Exactly. Exactly.
That right there is so powerful. I was sitting down with someone earlier. It's crazy, right? I was sitting down with someone earlier, and he's in the travel business, and I've worked with him in another network marketing company, but he decided that he wanted to go out and have a glass of wine with his lady and stuff, right? And just invite me along to share the information. So I sat down with him and like, yo, look, I don't have a whole presentation to show you. I have really one simple thing to tell you. I'm a part of a company that provides every single individual an opportunity to buy a membership. And with that membership, they're able to buy and have access to gold and silver and rare coins at dealer direct pricing. There is no middleman in between. And he's like, okay, I can dig that. I'm like, okay, cool. So I looked at him again and I said, hey, look, this membership carries all of this. You get free silver immediately with your membership. So just for choosing any one of these membership packages, you get free silver. That's the offer right there. Then I turned around and I said, hey, look, you have Sound Money Wallet. This allows you to convert your money instantly. So if you're ever in a pinch, don't worry, your money's right there at your fingertips. Okay. Then turn around now and look, this is something that no one else has yet. I'm not telling you something that's primarily for 7K metals. Okay. I'm telling you something that's basically the whole entire precious metal industry has access to. The company wants to go ahead and make sure that they're creating legacy, right? They're minting their own coins. And by minting their own coins and creating this relationship they have with NGC, we have exclusivity in which our products, the company's products, get pushed out to the whole entire industry with this stock and sell app without us having to do anything at all. So we can see the value of our assets increase overnight because all of these assets is based on how much somebody else is willing to pay for it.
Exactly.
Man, when I hit him with that, he's like, dude, you're onto something serious here. I'm like, look, whether you sign up and go and tell anyone about it, it's okay. And if you don't, it's okay as well, because 65% of the people in this company takes the membership and they don't share it with their friends and they don't share it with their family. I did not understand why 4 years later, right, people are just getting into silver, just getting into to gold. But now I understand they were only collecting for themselves. They were not network marketers. Until the network marketers really got onto this company within the last year and a half, that's how people are starting to acquire gold and silver positions within months. It's not hard, right? I break that down for him and he's like, are you serious? I'm like, absolutely. So I walked away from there saying to him, look, go ahead. Both of you guys have the opportunity now. You have all the information. You know exactly the value now of gold and silver. You know now the value of 7K metals and the role they're playing as a industry standard now for precious metals. Anything else you need, you know, I'm just a phone call away. I'm right around the corner. I mean, we've been doing business for years, so just go ahead and hit me up.
No, right on, bro. So I know you want to share your screen, but hey, you guys, listen. So you've got all sorts of different. There's all sorts of different skill sets on here, and what I think for those of you that are new or really wanting to get your wings, you know, start flying. You got to understand, and again, there's just different skill sets on here. Less is more. Less is more. And what I mean by that is I go straight from the question to, hey, you got a few minutes right now? Can you look at it right now? Okay. Hey, here you go. And so get them to the information as soon as you can. As you build your skills up, you know what I'm saying? You're able to have a different posture, you know, like a Leo, you know, has when he was approaching this gentleman. It's a different posture that you get, you know, but it takes time to develop that. But the thing that anybody and everybody can do is they can ask a question, like, you know, any of the questions that you heard here, and go straight to leading them to some information. And that's what you got to get proficient at doing. Become proficient in that skill set. And you'll man, your life will change. Your life will absolutely change. Yuri, what you trying to show us, man? Are you still scanning coins?
Yeah. I want to say something because, you know, until you do this, I only scanned a good portion. But since I've been scanning while we were on the call, just want to show Leo says something is from the moment what the autosaver did for me and for you and all of us is we would have spent that money anyway.
Would have spent that money.
We would have spent it because if it was an account. But now that it made that discipline as far as having to save something, guys, in the little bit that I've scanned, it says I have 29 items that I've scanned as of right now. And it says it cost me $34.79, average of 120. And the market value is 58.2% up. And it's worth $5,505.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, my
That's a 58.2%. Madiba, remember on the slide, the market roundup that silver was paying a 47.4%?
Oh, yes.
So I'm just trying to tell you, let me see if I can pull it up right there. Let's go ahead. Right there.
Yeah.
Look. Right? Look, 58.
Oh, wow, Yuri.
2% on the ones that I just scanned.
Wow.
Now wait a minute. Now let me scan. Wow. That's just on the autosaver. What was the last time someone saved $1,000 in the account? The average person barely has $400 for an emergency, right?
Yeah.
So just because of the discipline, and remember, I got to start scanning my wife's autosaver and stuff. I just started scanning this as Madiba. But then here's the kicker. In addition to that, on the Sound Money wallet, I have a little over 7,700, not including all the earnings that we won, the 100-ounce silver bar, that's another 3, the car. And then remember, in the span that we're in the company, I would say, almost $75,000, Madiba. Madiba, that 75 to 77, and I haven't finished scanning. That's crazy, guys.
That's powerful, bro.
And I'm not saying it for like income discount. I'm just saying how powerful, how that decision that I made when Madiba called me has just changed our family's dynamics. When I was already stacking for one thing, but I didn't have the discipline for the autosaver. And remember, me stacking gold and silver, I was never collecting coins. I'm not even talking about my gold and silver, Madiba. I'm just talking about 7K.
I know that. It'd have been a bigger number.
But I'm just talking about 7K, just these, Madiba, just the panther, the eagle, the what is it? The Julius Caesar, the Hawaii coins, just without those, just what's it called? The beaver, the Texas Longhorn, all those shot up in value. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And until you do it yourself, guys, you're like, wow, I didn't know I saved that much money.
How much time, Yuri? We're not talking about a year. We're talking about just a matter of months. That's what
5 months. 5 months. Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
Yeah, that's huge, bro. No, I appreciate you sharing, man. Yeah, I can't wait till you guys can plug into that stack and sell. I'm really glad because I didn't even know about the dashboard until Todd sent me a message the other day and said his portfolio was up like 30 something percent. And I was like, oh, you could see that? And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, but Madiba, yeah. So wait, Madiba, wait. Let me tell you what just happened. Leo said something so powerful that people, when you listen to someone speak, he said, Yuri, just think about that. He says, what bank pays you that return? You're in a win-win situation. You have access to convert your money. You have access to get collectible coins, and your return of investment the value continues to go up. And now you can show someone, hey, I just got started on 7K metals. And guess what? I'm just starting to earn commissions. But look at how much my auto saver on my stack and sell is worth as of today.
Yeah,
that's
exactly
powerful. Remember when you called me and said, Yuri, that was the missing piece.
Oh, but
that was the missing piece because they didn't know how. Well, what I do with this coin? Why would I collect it? I don't know how to sell it. What's the value? What's today's market? This is the missing piece, bro.
It's a wrap with that piece, you guys. You know, and let me just share this last thing. We went on, but you guys, there's so many nuggets that went in this call. I mean, we've been hanging out for 2 hours now.
Yeah, it went so fast.
It says a lot, though. It says a lot, fellas. It says a lot.
Yeah.
It does, but there's so much value here that listen, do you understand how many people don't have a bank account?
Savings account, yeah, no bank account or savings.
No bank account, period. Checking, savings, nothing. You understand that you can get started over here? Do you understand that you can send money, like you can send money directly to 7K and they'll put it in that doggone Sound Money wallet and you could start stacking. You could start your own. Yep. Now you got
mail a check. Yeah, or something. You can send money over. Yeah,
like a cashier's check. I think it was something like that. But you guys, we've got it, and the gift is in your mouth. So you got to open it. You got some nuggets here on some different approaches. By the way, leaders, all you that spoke, man, I'm so grateful for everybody that spoke. Layla, Tisha, Leo. Who else do we have? Who else do we have that spoke?
Enola.
Yeah, Enola, Gustav, man, for just woo! We are in such a good place, family.
Hey, Madiba, real quick before you wrap up, I wanted to share with the people here. You know, one of the things we want to provide you with is tools. We're always trying to give you tools, right? And so one of the things we're going to start as a team is a customer testimonial page. This is going to be really powerful, you guys, because we're going to have people like you who are on this call right now, and we're going to ask you for some testimonials of why 7K. Yes. We're going to post them in this group. And in that group, we're also going to post educational pieces, like what is an MS70? What is the stack and sell? You know, who is 7K? How do you use Sound Money Wallet? Because right now our GWG page is strictly for members only.
Right.
This page will end up being a page where people who are non-members get a sneak peek at 7K. It's not going to be pitchy. We're not going to sell anything. We're going to have rules on there that if the person who invited you to that page needs to go back to that person. So if, like, let's say, for example, Layla goes and invites someone to that page, the person needs to ask the question, who invited you to this group? And that person has to type Layla Madala or Stephen Nash or, you know, Enola Canetta or Iris Olson, whoever that is, right? Then that way, when they get sent to that page, we can refer back to that person, because all we're really trying to do is give you a tool where when we don't have a 3 o'clock GWG presentation, or if the Hawaii team does not have a presentation, or you're working when there's nothing else going on, that page will be a tool where you can get resource answers, questions, videos. You can send the people there to be able to get knowledge, because then that will speak for you. So all you have to do is, again, be a professional inviter. You get them into that page. Hey, there's something I want to show you. Remember that gold and silver thing I was talking about? I'm going to invite you to this group. It's going to give you some really great information. And they're going to hear from leaders. They're going to hear from testimonials. They're going to hear from Miles Standish. We're going to chop up some videos, put little bits and pieces of chunks of what we did, our interview, remember, as a team, we went on with him, and we interviewed him, and on there he had some really great nuggets. So we're going to take small bite-sized pieces of what he shared and put that in the group. Guys, you're going to use the search bar and you're going to say, what is MS70, or type MS70. It'll pull up anything that talks about MS70. So that way you can get power back into your hands as well, without having to always call a leader if we're not available, or if it's like midnight my time and it's like whatever time you are your time, right? With the time zones and time differences, we may not always be available. So this is just another tool to be able to provide you to help grow your business even when we're not around.
Yes, appreciate you sharing that. That's going to be powerful. That's going to be so good for all of us. And so, man, with that being said, man, man, we'll just close this out like we do in prayer. And man, so oh shoot, Father God, we are just man, we're grateful for this 2 hours that flew by. You know, appreciate you just equipping the leaders to equip everybody in the field, Lord. And I just pray that people will get into action mode, Lord, and that will alleviate the fear, get the fear out of the way, Lord, and they'll have that rhino skin start to get thick, and that they'll put more tools in the tool belt, Lord. And so we're just grateful for, you know, everything that you provide for us, Lord, because we know without you, man, we could do nothing. We know with you, all things are possible, Lord. So we are just extremely grateful. And just want to, you know, pray for, you know, any illnesses, any sickness that we've got going on. So, you know, I know specifically on my heart is with what Emily's gone through with her mom, Lotta, Lord. And so I just pray that you will just restore and have just restoration, Lord, to bones, to just to her body, Lord, and just you make things new, Lord. And so just pray that you will do what you can to help out Lotta through the situation that she's fighting through, Lord. We know she's resilient, but we're just grateful, Lord. And so any sickness, get it away. Any pain, get it away, Lord. And just give us strength, give us tenacity. Just give us the wherewithal to really go out here and really impact some lives, Lord. We truly allow us to impact some lives, Lord. Give us the right things to say. Give us the courage, Lord. Don't let us overspeak, Lord. Just take control of our tongues, Lord. Take control of our tongues and let the Spirit lead. Let the Spirit move you, Lord. And so we're definitely thankful. And in Jesus' mighty name, amen. All right. All right, y'all.
Man, thank you.
God bless.
Good night.
Great
All right,
call,
amen.
guys. Great call.
Thank you.